What is going on, YouTube? How's everyone doing on this lovely Tuesday night? This is Mike in the house. And today, I already got one video upload. I went to Walmart earlier today. And now I am going to actually, this is not about collecting movies. Well, it is. But this is not about me showing off my movie collection. This is not about me showing off, or this is not all about me. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, and you know what it is. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I am very pissed off right now. And the reason why I'm very pissed off right now is plain and simple because last week's new releases were pretty big. I mean, you had Thanksgiving that came out. You had Silent Night that came out on Blu-ray, DVD, and then you're supposed to get a Walmart exclusive steelbook from Lionsgate. Now, mind you, Lionsgate has been killing it with the steelbook game already going to 2024, and you had Conan the Destroyer, Conan the Barbarian on 4K for the very first time from L, and that just came out. And then, not to mention, you still had that 50% off L sale. So here's my question: why is Conan the Barbarian? Why is that out? Why is that? Why can we not? Why is it? Is it limited edition or is it limited in stock? I mean, what's going on right now? And then don't even get me started on Silent Night. Now, before I get to that, I'm gonna start with Conan the Barbarian. So you have so you have three options, okay, for the Conan series. You could either get them individually, or you know what I'm saying? Like you could get Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. You can get that separate, or you get a little box set, and the box set total is $45. Well, when it was the Barnes and Noble 50% off Criterion, but now you could bet you barely they barely have that in stock. So my question is, how is it sold out by now? How is it sold out in one day? I'm gonna explain that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have motherfuckers. I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers who's hoarding, who's double dipping, triple dipping on this shit. And this is why. This is part of the reason why. And I don't want to say physical media is dying out. I don't want to say that. But this is part of the reason why stores stopped selling some of this stuff. Like Best Buy. Now, come on, let's be serious. Best Buy didn't just stop selling because they're, as a marketing strategy. No, 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 no. We didn't. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you my theory on why Best Buy stopped selling stopped selling physical media. It's because, well, for one thing, when Best Buy had their pre-order stuff up, and your limit is two. Okay, it's people, it's people that will double dip, triple dip, just to go on eBay, just to sell it for 10 times the price, which to me I think is stupid. And this is why true physical media lovers, and I say true, okay, because the reason why I say true is because true physical media lovers don't really double dip or don't buy four or five motherfucking copies just to sell it on eBay to get it 10 times the price. Just to say that it's sold out. Just to say it's out of print. And the thing is, I'm just sick and tired of these people. And these people, and this is why, this is what pisses me off. Now, I belong in some groups on Facebook, some movie groups on Facebook. And I've seen people post, and I mean legitimately post, about, oh, I got 4 copies of this. Oh, Lionsgate send me, multiple. No, Lionsgate did not send you shit. You're just hoarding. Okay, you're just hoarding. And then you have people who got, now this part I understand. You got people got the movies a couple weeks before the street date, which, in all fairness, they either A, know somebody, or two, they might be working with the studios like Lionsgate and on them. You know what I'm saying? They might have a bigger channel. See, I don't have a bigger channel. But I want to get there, though. But I want to get there to the point where I want Lionsgate, I want Paramount, I want Sony, I want all of them, Warner Brothers, I want all of them to send me a free copy of a movie. I want to get to that point. But here's the thing. Now, my thing is, when it comes time for Tuesday, it's already sold out. It shouldn't be sold out if you didn't put a limit. Now, Walmart, I'm going to go to Walmart real quick. Walmart just put out Silent Night, the action movie, on 4K. It's a 4K Walmart exclusive steelbook. Now, the movie, I know damn well the movie didn't do well at the box office. In fact, it got not so great reviews. It was enough to where didn't nobody watch this movie. This movie was in theaters for about a couple months, and then bam, it's already out on physical media. Now I could see the Avengers. I could see, um, I could see, Superman and but Batman and all of them. I could see those. I could see those selling now. I could see those and the Batman. Now, when the Batman was on pre-order, a Best Buy exclusive steelbook, they had to stop taking pre-orders because too many people were buying them. Now there's too many people buying them, but are they buying them from themselves or they're hoarding? I think it's part of it's hoarding. I think it's a large percentage of people hoarding these movies more than people are actually buying. But I was fortunate enough to snag a copy because as soon as the pre-orders went back up, I hurried up and that's it. I got it. I had to. There was no other choice. Now, is this the future? Is this how it's going to be? Because this is what's been going on. But is this the future for Walmart and Barnes and Noble and even hell, FYE, maybe? Now, FYE, I will say this, they don't get a lot of new releases in. You know what I'm saying? And then when they do, they sell it for a shit ton price. Barnes and Noble, they get a lot of new releases in, but you get good deals off of them? Yeah, you can. It's a possibility, but then they sell it for, five, maybe they sell it for like 10, 15, $20 more. You know what I mean? Like they selling it for the suggested retail price. And that's how it is. And that's why nobody goes in it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, I want to go back to Conan the Barbarian real quick. Because there's no way in hell that I could only snag a copy of Conan the Destroyer, but not Conan the Barbarian. Excuse me. Now, I don't even think most of these people who are triple dipping, double dipping, whatever the hell you want to call it, I don't even think they know what this movie is. I don't think. I think they're doing. I think they bought it only because because they wanted to sell it for twice the price because it's out of fucking print. Which no, it's not out of print. It can't be, and this is why shit's out of print. Another example I want to get to is unlawful entry. Now, on Shout Factory's part, that was bad. That was probably the worst marketing because you didn't market this very well. Okay, you just announced it and then you only sold 1,000 copies. You sold 1,000 to almost 2,000. I think it was 1,600 copies. And then in 8 hours, it was sold out. Half of y'all don't even know what the fuck unlawful entry is. Half of y'all don't. Let's just call it for what it is. And I'm just speaking facts. And I feel like it's this. All these companies, Walmart, Shout, I know Shout Factory and them do. I know Vinegar Syndrome do. They definitely need to put a limit. Walmart, and if they haven't already, now you taking over what Best Buy is slacking now. You taking over Best Buy slack now. So when you take over Best Buy slack, like Best Buy, y'all need to set a limit on how many movies that people can buy. Y'all need to set a limit if y'all haven't already. Y'all need to do that online. Y'all need to go back. Y'all need to go to the drawing board, especially if y'all selling Lionsgate still books. It's any still book. Y'all need to put a goddamn limit because what's pissing me off now is that a movie that barely anybody saw didn't do that well at the box office. I don't even think it did all that great. Everybody wants to snag a copy because it's Lionsgate. Well, here's the thing. Leave some for people who are actually physical media collectors. And I feel bad. The only people who I feel bad for is the people who haven't got their copy, who want a copy. I shouldn't have to. Here's the thing: pre-order is one thing, but sometimes people can't pre-order right away because they don't have the money to pre-order. You know what I'm saying? Or something. They're just not thinking about it. They thinking, well, some people are thinking, well, it's going to be in stores. So why waste my time pre-order? And then some people don't trust the fact that it's going to be shipped to their place because one, either somebody will steal it, two, it will come back damaged, and three, most of all, it's going to be a delay. That's why some people don't pre-order, which I don't blame them. You know what I mean? I can't fault them for that. That's why sometimes I don't pre-order like that either, because stuff like that, one of those things, one of those three that I just mentioned, is going to happen. But here's the thing. This is what's no. This is where I draw the line right now. Where I draw the line right now is that the fact that you have motherfuckers who going on eBay saying that shit's out of print. No, it should be a law against that, to be honest with you. And I'm gonna be honest. It's just getting frustrating because now I don't have a physical media I don't have a 4K steelbook of Silent Night, but I will say this, spoiler alert, I end up getting a Blu-ray copy. And for those of you who know me and who know what I collect, I don't necessarily collect Blu-ray unless it's only on Blu-ray. If I can get the 4K steelbook, I'll spend the extra money to go get a 4K steelbook or a 4K slipcover. I should not have to opt for that. Now, if they're going to get more in stock, then I'll go ahead and get this 4K steelbook, and then I will part ways with the Blu-ray. That's just plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the thing is, now here's the thing. I I could easily, and I have a bunch of movies I could easily sell on eBay for buka prices. You know what I'm saying? For 10 times the price. I do have rare stuff I could sell for $1,000, but I'm not going to because you know why? Here's why. Because there's people out there who are desperate in need for that copy of this, that copy of that. You know what I'm saying? And they physically want that copy. So I try to be reasonable. And I love to be reasonable. You know what I'm saying? And reasonable is good. But every I don't care who you are, boutique label, whatever the case may be, everybody should have a limit. Okay? It should be limit two per customer. And I mean two per customer. And what's happening is that, and I know to all those hoarders out there, to all those motherfuckers who getting multiple copies, you go into your friend's account and you're practically using either your credit card or theirs, and you're cash apping the money and shit. I know what y'all doing. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know what y'all doing. So here's my message to all the motherfuckers out there who are triple dipping, double dipping, whatever you want to call it. Here's the thing. Now, and I'm not going to go on a cliche of saying, oh, you're hurting everybody in the physical media world. No. Mm-mm. I'm going to come up with my own version. And if this is going to get me kicked off, then I don't care at this point. But I give a big fuck you to you guys for for buying multiple copies of Silent Night, Deadly Night, well, not Silent Night, Deadly Night, Silent Night, Conan the Barbarian, the Destroyer, and the two-pack copy of the Conan Chronicles. I give a big fuck you to you guys. And most of all, I really don't care at this point because this is me. If this is me not being upset, then you haven't seen nothing yet. Because here's the thing. I would gladly go on eBay, and if I find, I would be gladly to type it in and tell you you're wrong for that, and tell you you're the reason why. And it's people like you that are not even you're not even running a legitimate business. If anything, you're robbing everybody out of their money. The stuff is not even I don't even think it's sold out. Unlawful entry is not out of print. They just announced that they're gonna get more copies in. So now you look stupid. Now you're gonna have to forcefully to drop those prices because ain't nobody gonna buy that. But you think somebody's stupid enough to buy unlawful entry in Conan the Barbarian and Silent Night, Deadly Night? I've seen prices for a brand new Silent Night. I keep saying Silent Night, Deadly Night, but it's Silent Night. I keep seeing prices for $80, $50. And if you think I'm paying that, you got another thing coming. Now, to all those people who selling No Way Out for $50, $60, well, guess what? That may be a Shout Factory exclusive, but guess what? They just announced a 4K, spoiler alert. So what are you gonna do now? You're gonna do what? You're gonna drop the prices, or are you just gonna keep them up there because it's a Shout Factory and it's pretty much out of print? Well, here's the thing. And this is what's driving. And eBay, Amazon, they're driving Best Buy to not sell physical media. Walmart's taking over the slack, which they've been lacking for the longest time right now. Target, they're hanging on by a thread with physical media, but some of them, they already got rid of it. So here's the thing. When these things come back in stock, and I'm talking to the people who buy multiple copies, who's hoarding, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do when they bring them back in stock? You're just gonna keep it at $90? What you gonna do when you can't sell none of the stuff that you hoarded? Not only not only you robbed other people from getting that copy that could belong to somebody who's a legit physical media lover, who legit likes that movie, you just fucked yourself over. Because not only you fucked yourself over, now you gotta compete with other people who's doing the same thing you're doing. So eventually you're gonna get frustrated. And then what? What? You're gonna take your whole channel, you're gonna take your whole eBay, Amazon, you're gonna take your whole page down? You can't sell anything? Well, that's your fault. Here's my thing. If you're gonna hoard something, I would have sold it for at least, and I know the point of double dipping and triple dipping on these movies is because not only to get your money back, but then some. But here's the thing, though. Here's the catch. The catch is you're selling it for this price. But here's the catch. Let's just say you sell it for $90. Okay. You have cyanide. You put it on eBay up for $90. Not only you have to pay the taxes on eBay, and trust me, I know because I've selling on eBay before. Not only you have to pay the taxes, but you have to pay for shipping labels. Not only that, you also have to pay not only you paying for the taxes, but you're paying for the shipping labels. And not only that, if you don't have any shipping boxes, you have to pay for that. So that's more money out of your pocket. So really, you're getting money back, but you're not getting that much back. So why spend your money and try to double it? That's a gamble, which you're really not winning. You're not winning much. And you think a fool who collects physical media is going to buy that stuff. Now, a fool will pay $90. But no fool in the world at the same time would spend $90. So my point to my point is that you're not really winning. You're not getting much back because after the taxes, after eBay gets their cut, you're not really making much back. You're just making your money back and then a little bit. Like it's stupid. It's it's stupid. And I feel legit bad to all the people who have to go through this. And this might be the future of now, since Walmart took over the slack, this might be the future Walmart of what Walmart has to deal with. Because now, since they took it over, now they have to deal with the online purchases. Now they're gonna have to deal with that. So now they're gonna really put a limit on how many movies you're gonna get. Some of these should be in stores already, but it's not, sadly. Sadly, it's not. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. If Walmart, if they decide to go the other route and not sell physical media anymore, well, and the thing is, the company, they're gonna have a hardest time. They're gonna have a hard time as it is to even like they're just gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have a hard time keeping up with these orders. And eventually it's gonna burn them out. And then when it's gonna burn them out, bam, they're gonna do like Best Buy and they're gonna stop selling physical media in general. And I think that's what Best Buy is doing. Part of the reason why Best Buy stopped. And they stopped because they couldn't keep up with some of the orders. They had too many complaints. Oh, well, how come this and this and that? And Best Buy, they're kind of smart in a sense, putting a limit on how many you could buy online. But I think what everybody's biggest problem is that it's not in the stores like it's supposed to be. Well, you could thank you could thank the company most of all. You could thank the hoarders. They had something to do with it. And as true physical media lovers, ladies and gentlemen, we work hard. We want to get our movies. We want our movies. You know what I'm saying? But if people like that is gonna spoil, the future of physical media, well, physical media as it is, you're gonna have to go online, which you're gonna have to anyways. You're gonna rely on Walmart to have all this shit in stock? I don't think so. You can't. You can't rely on Best Buy either. That's why they went downhill. This might be the future. And then if this keeps up, then at this point, in a minute, we're not gonna see physical media in stores. It's just not happening. Now, as far as future releases, well, you're gonna have to. My advice: you definitely gonna have to order online as soon as it goes up, and definitely Blu-ray.com. That's a great source for movies that's up for pre-order. eBay. Well, really, Amazon, that's a good source too, but really, Blu-ray.com, and then plus, you have other, articles and stuff like that, and they'll tell you that a movie is coming soon, to, Kino Lorber or, Vinegar Syndrome, whatever the case may be. And sometimes they don't even announce it until, you know, and then you gotta rely on other platforms too. There's platforms that do, physical media reports, and stuff like that. Um, it's just sad. It's just too sad because now you have people who want to hoarder, but then they don't they don't care about the other people. That's just how it is. Good evening, Deadpool fanatic number one. Shout out to Deadpool. He's been on my channel, for a while. Actually, for a while, actually. So yeah, definitely shout out to him. Um, but yeah, we were talking about the we're talking about basically why the new releases wasn't in stores. Some of the new releases that wasn't in stores, and why did it sell out that quick? Like movies like Conan the Barbarian and Silent Night, Deadly Night, and it's like, come on, do y'all really know what? But yet, when Weird Science came out, okay, nobody was all over that. Okay, great, that's cool. That and now people are picky and choosy of what movies they're gonna get. Of course they are. Um, Next week you got Footloose that's getting a 4K steelbook, and you have to pre-order that. And if you're a big Footloose fan, I suggest you pre-order it now because I feel like people are gonna get that too. I feel like that's gonna sell out. So maybe I should go ahead and pre-order my copy. Maybe. I think the future of physical media is you might have to pre-order everything because waiting until it's in stores, good luck. Because like Conan the Barbarian, like Silent Night, the next one you see it may not be in stores. It may not. So you may have to pre-order. Pre-order is probably gonna be the newest thing. You but we so much relied on Best Buy, and as much as, and I'm sure all of us, most of us, if not all of us, most of us has shitted on Best Buy for not having the stuff out. But when they have the stuff out, they have the stuff out, and when they do have it out, sometimes if you get in good with the employees, I mean, if they know you well enough, they'll tell you they have some in the back. But Walmart, they're not going to tell you that unless you probably need to get in good with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's, I think that's how it is. And maybe if Walmart is smart, maybe they might follow suit and do the same thing. Maybe, just maybe. But I think that's smart sometimes that they just keep them in the back and they don't want that smoke. They don't want too many people. Oh well, we can't put them out yet. It's not out yet. You know what I'm saying? And I had to. I had to actually ask a Best Buy worker, a Best Buy employee, do you have this in the back? And 9 times out of 10 they went to get it. And really the rule was they had to ring you up right then and there, because the reason why they do that is because just in case it's multiple people that want the same thing you do, they have to kind of like be a little discreet about it. So, which that's really smart of them to do. You know what I'm saying? And I like that strategy. And if Walmart was smart, they will follow suit when it comes to their steel books, when it comes to their 4K, to their new releases and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? Maybe they did it already. Who knows? But the secret is you probably most likely have to ask the right one, and you have to get in good with them. I think this is going to be the future of Walmart, physical media at Walmart. Is pre-order, And if you pre-order, then you have it either picked up in the store or pick it up at your PO box, or have it shipped to your house, whatever the case may be. I think that might most likely be the future. I think that's what's gonna happen. So, um, as far as Silent Night, Daily Night, I don't know if they're gonna get more in stock. I would definitely keep you guys updated if they're gonna get more in stock, and if they do, in the moment they get more in stock, I will announce it. Just if you want it. But here's the thing: to some people, and people are probably watching this, and to some people, oh well, that movie's not that good. Okay, well, it's not that big of a deal. It may not be a big deal to you, but to me and to other people who actually legit want this movie or any other movie in the future, it's a big, huge deal because now is the issue. Now the problem is, now can we stop the hoarding? Can we stop it? No, I don't think so. But they could cut a limit. We could limit it. Walmart, they could limit how many, if they want to, they could limit to one if they want to, one per customer, which it should be. You know what I'm saying? It should be that way. But I don't know if they're going to. You know what I'm saying? And they're new at they're pretty new at this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like they didn't sell 4K before, but steel books are a big thing. It's a big thing to us physical media collectors. That is the biggest thing. And if it's a Walmart exclusive, a Best Buy exclusive, you know what I'm saying, then it's a huge thing to us physical media lovers. And you know, sometimes, we tend to go overboard, with our finances and, with, the physical media and all that. But the sickness is definitely real. Yes, I am talking about John Woo's Silent Night. Yes, the one that just came out this past Tuesday. Yes, that is the one I am talking about. And now, maybe some Walmarts in the United States may still have them, may have them in their stores, the steel books. Maybe. I don't know, but I live in Michigan, so as of right now, there's none in Michigan. But like I said earlier on, I am fortunate to get a copy. I managed to get the Blu-ray copy. Yeah, you're not really gonna find it. I can't find it to save my life either. But you can find it on eBay, and if you want to spend 80, $90, I wouldn't recommend it. You know what I'm saying? But it's and I'm pretty sure you probably want it too. You know what I'm saying? You probably want it, or maybe you like the way the steelbook looks. Now some people buy it because they like how it looks, and it's sweet, and it can be added to their collection. You know what I mean? Which I mean, some people do that, which I can't really knock too much. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's all good though. But I'm sorry, Cowabunga dude. That's a nice name. I'm sorry you can't find it either. I'm deadly serious. I'm sorry you can't find it. I can't find it. But like I said, if I'm gonna go on Walmart.com, I'm gonna try to find other resources. If I can find it for cheap, then I'll do a separate video. So, um, yeah, see, yeah, see, you just proved my point. You prefer to own it on 4K. Yeah, you just proved my point. I want to own it on 4K too. I think it will look sweet on 4K. But the problem is, people are ordering five, six of them at a time. And the 4K is out. And literally, it was out on new release day. Like, it was out. And a week later, to my knowledge, it's still out. So I had to settle for the Blu-ray. Deadpool fanatic asks, do I get a lot of snow in Michigan? That you know what? That's a good question. See, for the past several years, we haven't gotten that much snow. I mean, we used to get a lot of snow in Michigan. You know what I mean? Especially the Upper Peninsula. You know what I mean? And I live in the Lower Peninsula, so we don't get really as much snow as the Upper Peninsula, but excuse me, we do get enough snow, but within the past several years, we haven't gotten that much snow. And in fact, it's supposed to warm up tomorrow, actually. It's supposed to warm up to, we might be touching 50 if it's sunny. And it's just been, the weather has been up and down, wet, snow, sleet, rain, freezing rain, thunderstorm. You know what I mean? Like, we might be getting an early spring here pretty soon too. So, um, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a very good question though. We used to get a lot of snow, but we haven't gotten a lot of snow in like a while. And I think what's gonna happen is that I think Michigan might turn into a warmer climate where snow is gonna be pretty soon. I don't know, probably several years down, like many years down the road, snow is gonna be non-existent. And I think like the West, or the South, or whatever you want to call it, I think they're gonna get, more. They're gonna get colder, and I think we're gonna get California rather, like eventually. I think that's what something about global warming. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. But yeah, um, in fact, just last week we had some snow though. I think we had up to 4 inches of snow, and then it quickly melted. So I mean, honestly, I don't. I'm not really big on. I used to be big on snow. I used to love snow, but now I'm not even big on snow anymore. I don't even. I'm like, all right, it looks good. Now go away. So, shout out to Cowabunga dude for coming on here, coming in the house. Shout out to Deadpool Fanatic One, number one, for coming in the house as well too. Cowabunga, I think I've seen you before. I think you comment on a couple of my videos. I think your name sounds familiar though. Two good names, by the way, too. So, um, yeah. So, guys, I wanted to come on here and I wanted to rant about this and stuff like that. And honestly, it just makes me upset because you have true physical media lovers who prefer the stuff to be on 4K, who prefer like to buy 4K versions of, Silent Night and, Conan the Barbarian and stuff like that, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? So, um now, what's gonna come up on my channel is I am gonna show off some movies that I did get. I did get some stuff from Walmart actually. Um, I got a couple of things from Walmart, and then actually I got some 4K steelbooks actually from Walmart. Spoiler alert! Got some 4K steelbooks from Walmart. And then I got a couple more things from Walmart too. So, and I did go to Best Buy actually just this past week actually. So I'm gonna show off a couple of things that I bought from Best Buy. So with that being said, thank you for coming on and watching this, and like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.